Okay. So good morning to all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. So I want to start with a new unit. Okay. I will start with hygiene. Hygiene is unit 4. Unit 3, sorry. Unit 3, hygiene. 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 Does anybody know what do you mean by hygiene? What is hygiene according to you? Say, speak out. What do you mean by hygiene? No idea? What is hygiene?
Cleanliness, ma'am.
Yes, in simple words, hygiene means cleanliness. Okay, washing, cleaning, all this comes under hygiene, good personal hygiene. Okay, so you just write hygiene is a hygiene is a hygiene is a series of practices. Hygiene is a series, SERIES. Hygiene is a series of practices performed to preserve health. Hygiene is a series of practices performed to preserve health. Health. Full stop. Change the paragraph and write down according to WHO. According to WHO, what is the full form of WHO?
World Health Organization.
Okay. According to WHO, World Health Organization, comma, in between inverted commas, you write hygiene refers to conditions and practices condition and practices that help to maintain health that help to maintain health and prevent the spread of disease and prevent the spread of diseases. Full stop. Close the inverted commas. Next, you change the paragraph and write personal hygiene refers to personal hygiene refers to personal hygiene refers to maintaining the body's cleanliness. Personal hygiene refers to maintaining the body's cleanliness. Full stop. So this was the definition given by WHO. Okay, and what is the definition? According to WHO, hygiene refers to conditions and practices that help to maintain health and prevent the spread of disease. When you are physically healthy, mentally healthy, socially healthy, all these things comes under health. And how is your health related with your personal hygiene? It is very much interrelated. Okay, only when you keep yourself clean, okay, only when you maintain hygiene, cleanliness in the surrounding, starting from yourself, your personal hygiene, next comes the social hygiene, the society where we live in. Okay, if you stay in a house, there is a drain. If the drain is very dirty, the mosquitoes will start breeding in the drain. So that will also again lead to malaria. Or dengue. So all these things are interrelated. Okay, so it is a set of condition and practices that also helps to maintain your health Okay, and to prevent the spread of diseases. Spread of disease can be in the form of waterborne disease, airborne disease. Okay, so to prevent the spreading of these diseases, hygiene, maintenance of hygiene or maintaining hygiene is very much essential in our day-to-day life. Okay, even when you drink, even when you drink water, you should not drink water or eat anything anywhere because you do not know the hygiene of that water. And because of drinking unclean water, you might have waterborne disease. Okay, so waterborne and airborne disease, there will be a separate class on that. So in that class, we will be discussing in brief. So we will be discussing on brief regarding airborne and waterborne disease in the next unit. Okay, so now I won't disclose about the unit. Next, you write. mm, okay, write down good personal hygiene. Put a headline, good personal hygiene. Underline it. Can you tell me some of the good personal hygiene habits? Hmm?
Brushing, regular bathing,
Yes, brushing regularly, bathing, and
keeping the house clean, man.
yes,
Uh,
others.
Ma'am, washing hands,
Yes, washing hands, hand
keeping
washing.
our clothes clean.
Hmm. Yes, so you all know what is good personal hygiene, right? So in that also there is a there are hand washing techniques. Okay, there are 7 hand washing techniques. Actually, I wanted to show you in this one laptop, but because of this poor network, my laptop it's not getting connected properly. Whatever be it, yeah, I'll try to send you the PDF file of these notes, then you can just see. Or else, if possible, today after reaching home I will show you from home. Okay, you try to join once. I just want to show you the hand washing techniques. Okay, so you write down good personal hygiene. Tolot, you write good personal hygiene habits include good personal hygiene habits include number one, to maintain a good and clean to maintain a good and clean physique. To maintain a good and clean physique. PHYSIQUE. To maintain a good and clean physique. PHYSIQUE. So first point is maintaining a good and a clean physique. Physique means what? A person's body size or the form. Okay. Number two, you write personal hygiene deals with practices. Personal hygiene deals with practices. Personal hygiene deals with practices that help in the maintenance that help in the maintenance maintenance that help in the maintenance and promotion of and promotion of maintenance and promotion individuals health of individuals health physically, comma phy SICALLY, physically, comma, emotionally, comma, socially and spiritually. Physically, comma, emotionally, comma, socially and spiritually. Full stop. It includes, full stop, it includes bathing, BATHING. It includes bathing, comma, washing hands before and after meal, washing hands before and after meal, MEAL, meal. Washing hands before and after meal, comma, washing hands, washing hands after, washing hands after toilet, comma, care of nails, care of nails, care of nails, comma, feet and teeth, feet, F-double-E-T, feet and teeth, etc. Next you write number 3. To maintain a good muscle strength. To maintain a good muscle strength. To maintain good muscle strength. Okay, maintaining muscle strength is also very much important. Okay, by taking protein rich food, calcium, drinking milk. Okay, so your physique comes along with good muscle strength. Okay, number 4 you write down. To maintain a clean mouth and teeth. To maintain clean mouth and teeth free from cavities. To maintain clean mouth and teeth free from cavities. To maintain clean mouth and teeth free from cavities. So maintaining your mouth hygiene is also very much important. Okay, maintaining mouth hygiene, brushing regularly, and you should brush your teeth at least twice a day, morning and night after having your meal. Okay, after dinner you should brush twice a day. Okay, because your teeth can, for maintaining a hygienic teeth. Okay, otherwise you will have to go to, and we should also visit a dentist. Okay, at least in a month we should visit 3 to 4 times. Okay, so that they can check your teeth. Next point you write. To keep the eyes, to keep the eyes, ears and nose, to keep the eyes, ears and nose in a healthy condition and free from infection. In a healthy condition and free from infection. To keep the eyes, ears and nose in a healthy condition and free from infection. Next point you write. Number 6. To maintain a healthy skin. To maintain a healthy skin. to maintain a healthy skin, as Karen skin, full stop. So, your skin, okay, how to maintain a healthy skin? You should have a skincare routine. Okay, you should wash your face properly. Okay, after washing face, you should apply sunscreen. Okay, whenever you go out, you should always apply a sunscreen, SPF 30 to 50. You can use the sunscreen because for what do we need to use sunscreen? Anyone?
to protect our face from sunlight.
From sunlight, UV
Mm,
rays. Okay. Hmm. Sunlight is important because sunlight gives us vitamin D, but the UV rays is harmful for our skin. So for that we need to wear a sunscreen. Okay, where for both boys and girls we should maintain a healthy skin because skin is very much important. Otherwise you will get wrinkles and this and that. So you need to maintain a healthy skin by doing skincare routine till how much possible you should do. Toning your skin, after toning you should put oil, not oil, sorry, cream. Okay, toner is also very much good. I think one toner is there, biotic toner. So if you want, you can use that. It is good. Okay, for it is especially for pores. So you can use all this. Next, you write number 7. To maintain resistance and prevent. To maintain resistance and prevent from infection. To maintain resistance and prevent from infection by healthy diet. To maintain resistance and prevent infection from by taking healthy diet. Okay, so these are some of the points that I've collected. Hygiene, actually it is a very easy chapter. Sir, like to write on hygiene. Next you write. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Till where did you write? What was the
Seven
last
point.
point? Seventh point. Did you write environmental hygiene?
No, ma'am.
Oh, it was mute and I was just talking and talking. Okay. Write down environmental hygiene. Write down environmental hygiene. You underline it and write. It has two aspects. It has two aspects. Number one, domestic, and number two is community. Environmental hygiene, underline it and write. It has two aspects. ASPCTS. It has two aspects. Number one, domestic, and number two is community. COMMUNITY. Domestic and community. So number one, you write domestic. Domestic, right? It comprises our home environment. It comprises our home environment. It comprises of home environment, comma, need for fresh air, need for fresh air, need for fresh air, comma, lighting and ventilation, lightning and ventilation, lightning and ventilation, comma, hygienic storage of food, hygienic storage of food, hygienic storage of food, comma, hygienic disposal of waste, hygienic disposal of waste, comma, need to avoid pest, PESTS, pest, comma, rats, 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 comma, mice and insects, mice and insects. Okay, so in environmental hygiene, there are two aspects. One is domestic, okay, domestic hygiene, and the other one is community hygiene. So in number one, domestic hygiene, it mainly comprises of our home environment where we live in. Okay, our home comes under the domestic hygiene. So need for fresh air, need for fresh air, proper lighting and ventilation in our home is very much important. Okay. Next is hygienic storage of food. You should always store your food properly. Okay, especially the raw foods, okay, the raw meat and all, it should be properly washed. After washing, it should be stored in a packed container and you should put it in a fridge. You should put inside the fridge. If you are not about to cook then and there, if you need to cook after some time or after 4 or 5 hours, you should always keep it in a fridge. Okay, after you seal it properly, because there is a chance for bacteria to multiply, okay, in the raw food items. So maintenance of hygienic storage of food is very much important, and it is also a breeding site for house flies and all. Okay, so your food should, whatever you consume, your food should always be covered properly with a lid, with a covering. Okay, Next is hygienic disposal of waste. Your garbage should be deposited properly. Your garbage should not be deposited just outside of your window. You should not throw your paper or plastic, okay, or whatever you consume. You will just throw it. It should not be in that way. It should be properly disposed properly. You should dispose it in a garbage. Okay, next is need to avoid pest. Pest means your mosquitoes, rodents, all this comes under pest. So you should avoid pest, then rats, mice, nigoni and all. Okay, all these things should be avoided because when these things enter, okay, when rats and all enter your home, what will happen? It will sit in your utensils. It will go from here to there, spreading different kinds of what bacterias they carry. Okay, so all these things should be avoided. So domestic itself means home environment. Okay, how to maintain the hygiene of your own house. Next, coming to the next is your community hygiene. So for domestic hygiene, you just keep a space. You just keep a little bit of space. You just keep it there. I want to give you a diagram. There is a diagram, so I want to give that diagram to you. So just keep a space after domestic. For diagram, you can just keep one page also if you want. Then number 2, you can write community. Keep a space. Okay, number 2, you write community. Community, you write it involves basic sanitary services. Number 2 is community. You write it involves basic sanitary services. It involves basic sanitary services. Basic sanitary services. That is proper water supply. That is proper water supply, comma, proper disposal of excreta. Proper disposal of excreta. EXCRETA. Proper disposal of excreta. Excreta means what? Waste. Waste that comes out from our body. Okay, it can be in the form of urine or feces. Okay, feces means toilet. So disposal of excreta, comma, other solid and liquid waste. Other solid and liquid waste, comma, vector control. VECTOR. Vector control. Vector control. Vector control means in vector control the diseases like malaria, dengue, all this comes under vector. Okay, vector control, comma, food sanitation. Food sanitation and housing. Food sanitation and housing. Food sanitation and housing, which are fundamental to health. Which are fundamental to health. Which are fundamental to health. FUNDAMENTAL, which are fundamental to health. So here also there is a diagram. So I will give these two diagrams in your WhatsApp. You can do it. You can draw the diagrams in your notebook. So after domestic, keep a space. Then you draw the diagram. Then number 2 is community. There is also a diagram. I will give you the diagram. So hygiene, according to WHO, hygiene means it is a condition and practice that help to maintain health and also to prevent the spread of disease. Okay, disease in the form of waterborne, airborne, any kind of disease. Okay, and there are some good hygiene, personal hygiene steps. I've given you 7 points, I think. So those 7 points you need to know. Next is environmental hygiene. In environmental hygiene, there are two aspects. One is domestic and community. In domestic, mainly comes the home environment. Okay, maintenance of proper lighting, ventilation, fresh air, hygienic storage of food, disposal of waste, the garbage. Okay, all this comes under the domestic hygiene. Next is community. In community, mainly it is the sanitary services. Sanitation is very much important in community level. Okay, proper water supply, disposal of excreta. Food sanitation also comes under community hygiene. Okay, though these are the two aspects of environmental hygiene. Okay, so in the next class, we will discuss on importance of health, and then we will come to hand hygiene tomorrow. And also there are 10 essential functions of public health. So these things we will complete by tomorrow. Okay. Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.